Alright, what up, my tubers? Welcome back to another draft here on Arena. Got some more of this Wilds of Eldraine. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe, and don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/numot for all your magic card needs. We're going to jump into our pick one, pack one here. The extra sheet card, Blind Obedience. I do think this card is solid. Lots of good value off of that, but I don't think we're going to be first picking that. We have a Mosswood Dread Knight, which is just one of the better 2-drop creatures in the format, even though, yes, it is rare. Just so much value locked up into this card. Hard to pass. Back for Second's very good. Neva's fine. I like the Dread Knight. This card does work. Speaking of work, this pack is also fantastic. 3 very, very nice uncommons here for us, and I'm just going to snap up that Hatching Plans. If you get a Hatching Plans early, it is just so good. Baseline, I'm saying you want around 4 or 5, probably, ways to bargain it or destroy it, as you can kill it with cards like the Vanguard or whatever, and still get the ability. Princess Takes Flight's very good. Troyan's pretty nice, but generally this card wheels. People try to avoid blue-green. I'm going to take the Hatching Plans. That is one of my favorites in the format. And I'm going to follow that up with a Hollow Scavenger. This is just one of those green commons that has done a ton of work. Not hard to get a lot of value off of it. You get a food, you get a 3-2. It's a pumpable 3-2. Great value there. Witch is okay. Attendance is good. Fox is fine. Alright, I'm liking our start. To perhaps a Bitter Chill over Collector's Vault. Bitter Chill's another nice one. It does have a lot of value when you're able to bargain this away, although you're not really tempted to bargain it away. My favorite thing to do with this is like play it on an early Fawn, for example. You know, lock down their mana dork early, and then later on you can bargain it away and get good value that way. Yeah, I don't really see any other card I'd want here, maybe besides the Vault, but don't think the Vault is a particularly high pickup, although it does just give you a lot of value. I'm okay taking the Chill here. Into a 5th pick. Scavenger 2 is nice. Grotto and Wilds are both great as well. This is just like the best Grotto format they've ever had. Right? So many random cards with just a little bit of value if you can pay their adventure cost or other modes. Right? If I'm blue-green but have access to black, that's just fantastic. Okay, no, this is a good start. This is a really good start. I generally don't go like straight up blue-green. I'm usually going to be splashing like red or black with it, or even sometimes white though, just depending on what the overall feel of the draft is. Hearth Elemental looks pretty solid if we wanted to take it. Sweet Tooth Witch, and we could just be like green-black food. We have a great start for that. Genealogist is a pretty safe green pick. A couple of other playables for sure. Big fan of the Hearth Elemental. Easier to get Sweet Tooth Witches, I think, so let's take that. Into a Johan. Okay, sure. Maybe I'm going to play like 3 or 4 color good stuff. Remember, with Johan, you can cast Adventures off of the top of your library, so by the looks of it, I can cast every single one of my creatures as their Adventure mode off the top of my library with Johan. It's a great pickup. And now a pretty easy Brave the Wilds for some fixing, and that's our first bargain card. So, really good with Hatching Plans. Really good with multiple colors, which we are looking to be. Kind of a brick of a pack here. I've never cared for the Coralsmith. Admirer, maybe in like a weird green-white Aura's deck, but definitely not for us. Good start. Not much removal, but good start. What am I looking for removal-wise? Hey, what did I tell you about Troyan? The card just wheels all day. This is just a really good 3-drop, I think. Right? It's either helping you cast some really nice big spells, or it's a looter, so. Happy to see that. Attendance is another really, really good one that I think people sleep on. Flick a Coin would also be fine. And then some last few pickup, probably unplayables there for the most part. So, great first pack. One bargain card for the Hatching Plans, but we'll pick up some like Johan stopgaps type stuff. Even the Grotto coming back was really, really good. I'd say that was an ideal first pack for the cards that we saw. We basically took the best card every single time, and we got a ton of good cards. Huh. Okay, let's go to pack 2. Ooh, this is one I have not had the opportunity to play with. Hilda of the Icy Crown. Oh, it's gonna be a little bit awkward if I take her here. I have Bitter Chill for tap down, but you don't want to be running like bad tap down effects for this card. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to pass it. I'm looking at like Frantic Firebolt here, Prophetic Prism, Balluna's Gatekeeper. If this was pack 1, I would take it for sure. I just don't think it's right to do so. Sad. Okay. I'm gonna take the Gatekeeper here, I think. And I plan on wheeling one of those other cards. I guess I could also take the Red Tooth Scavenger. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot about the Frantic Firebolt. Maybe I just take the Firebolt here instead. Remember, this works with adventure cards too. So yeah, let's get a little bit of removal. A Food Fight is another one that I really want to make work. It's so hard. I read this card wrong the first time. It deals damage equal to any target equal to 1 plus the number of permanents named Food Fight. I thought it was the number of foods, so I thought this needed to be in a food deck, but it just needs to be in a high artifact deck, which if you get the Vault, I guess, like the one we passed earlier, it's good, but second Johann here is nice. Another Frantic Firebolt is good. Another Brave the Wilds. I kind of like taking a second Johann. The value there is insane. Let's do that. Curse of the Werefox, Grabby Giant. There's a Collector's Vault. Grabby's really good, but I guess what colors am I running? I'm currently just like all 3. Yeah, let's take the Curse. I need some more removal. Ooh, this is another one that I think people are still sleeping on. I mean, we're getting it 4th pick here in second pack. This is just really good. It's a great tempo play, and it just draws a ton of cards through the course of the game. It is not a May ability, though. So, funny enough, earlier today on stream, I actually decked somebody because they were just drawing so many cards, and this was a forced draw. But yeah, Extraordinary Journey has been quite good. Now we are getting an Elusive Otter, pick 5. That's another really, really good one. You can just go all in on a creature sometimes and win. Gale Fang, there's another Prism too. You're kind of getting hooked up. As we're getting a Gingerbread Hunter 6th pick, that's also insane. This is one of the better green uncommons. Like, even if you don't have access to the black, a 5/5 for 5 that makes a food is just so good. Wow. Crazy pickups here for us, as now we're getting maybe a Frolicking Familiar too. Alchemist with double Johann is great. This also looks like a deck that could utilize Return from the Wilds pretty well, but we have some really good Temur adventures going on right now. Oh god, I just got flashbacks from original Eldraine Standard with Temur adventures and like Lucky Clover. Not something you want to remember. Not that I ever played Standard all that much, but so, biggest pickups I could get at this point, I think, are just like Torch the Towers, or Torch the Towers. Or just some otherwise cheap interaction of some sort. Just to be able to combat the early aggressive decks, which a ton of people are still playing in the format. Wow, there's a Glutton too, that's a nice one. Hoping to pick up one of those. Unfortunately, I have to pass the Grabby here. Really, really good. Nice. Prism and Grotto coming back is perfect. What's better? Kind of tough to say. I guess because we have so many playables, the Grotto's better because it doesn't take up a spell slot. And there might be 1 or 2 Prisms coming back after that one that I just passed, right? Okay, another Brave the Wilds is good too. That gives us a second bargain card for hatching plans. Third bargain card. I forgot we just picked up the Glutton too. Vault is another card I will consider playing here. It's a little bit slow, but it does have good utility. Transmuter's like fine. Okay, pack 3 we go. Agatha of the Vile Cauldron. Agatha not as good as her Cauldron in the format. There is a Tome Seeker for another bargain card, but I don't think that's one that we can really utilize all that well. There's a Gatekeeper here. Yeah, because actual instant and sorcery cards, we only have 4. Tome Seeker can't grab back like an adventure or whatever. Not the cheap interaction we're looking for, but it's fine. Man, a third Johann. There is a little bit of cheap interaction, kind of. It's really good when you have a bunch of fairies, and I don't even... Oh, I mean, we have 1. That's probably not good enough. It's looking like a Sprawl here or a second Bitter Chill. I really want to take the Sprawl for extra fixing, but like I said, early interaction is what we're kind of craving, so a second Chill does look good. That's tough. Sprawl's been really nice. Yeah, I'm not going to take the Chill. I need more early plays. Okay, a Casket here, a Prankster, a Witchstalker's okay. The thing about the Prankster is that it's generally just going to be like a 1-3 flying in our deck, since we don't have many fairies or instants and sorcery, so the adventure mode of that's going to be pretty bad. So as a 1-3 flyer, better than the Witchstalker. Maybe. Not going to take Stab Wound and try to splash that. There's no other cards we want here anyways. Like, I'll take it, but might not be a card we end up running. Second Attendance, a Spell Stutter for more interaction. Tempest Heart is fine. I haven't been particularly fond of this card, but it's not the worst. Even just Spell Stutter as like a miscalculation is okay, right? I only have 1 fairy, so we're not planning on being able to counter a lot with that, but I think it's better than taking a second Obira's. You can also take Candy Trail. Fraying Sanity. Alright, a second Glutton is good. Sorry, Ice Out. Second Curse of the Werefox over the Attendant again. I'm going to need to make 1 or 2 cuts here. I guess Stutter can be a cut. Another Brave the Wilds, another Gatekeeper. 3 Brave the Wilds, huh? We can probably shave 1 land with 3 Braves. Oh man, we're even gonna get a Stone Splitter Bolt here too. Jeez. I wonder if the Tome Seeker is now actually worth it, because we've picked up quite a few good instants and sorceries. Huh. A bad problem to have. God, Fairy Fencing and Johann coming 10th pick with another Grotto. I mean, we're just gonna take the Grotto. We don't have any room for playables anymore. This deck's pretty good. I'm almost wondering if the Hearth Elemental's not worth running, because I feel like this deck's going to have so many cards in it. But if this is like a 2-mana 4/5, that's still great, right? I think we can probably cut the vault. I do not know what we're supposed to be cutting here. At least 2 cuts are necessary. I didn't get a single Fawn, sadly. Maybe the Scavengers aren't super good here. Tough, 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 tough. We're if I cut one Scavenger and one Brave the Wilds? 16 lands like that, maybe? That's probably fine. And then, yeah, I think we run all 3 grottos. I'm only going to need 1 mountain, maybe 2 with this deck. We definitely do not need 3. We do need quite a few green sources, though. Okay, looks fun. Sure. I think this deck looks pretty good. It's only just missing some of the torches that I was talking about, but I could see this deck getting 7 wins without too much issue. We'll see if that's the case. Go to round 1. Round 1 fight. Yeah, that's fine. Turn 1 island and a Snare Master Sprite. Don't need to scry yet, because it's okay if we draw like 1 more land. Okay, now we will scry, because I don't really want to draw any more after. Don't need that right now. They have their own bitter chill. Fair enough. Okay, well. Living Lectern. Wow. I guess I'm gonna curse and kill their Lectern to deny them a card draw plus a roll on the Sprite. I'm just gonna play out our 3/4 flyer next turn at this rate. Holy smokes. That is a crazy amount of lands to see already. I'm not gonna let this tilt me. This is my experience with this format recently. But you know what? Sometimes it really do be like that. My gosh, I guess we just top it. Actual time walk when we know our opponent has nothing but spells in their hand. I doubt they're on mono blue, so I'm guessing they're missing a color and I'm just flooding out. This is actually pretty comical at this point. Okay. It's 10 of 16 lands. Great. 11 of 16? I already have so many more lands than them that Financier is going to be getting treasure for the foreseeable future. I mean, I guess I have to lock down the guard. But they're just going to cast their damn 6/6, and I'm still just going to lose that way instead. I guess what I can do is bargain. Sacrificing one of my bitter chills. Because I need to kind of draw a card here. That would have been good beforehand. Oh! I did not mean to top that. Alright, it doesn't matter. Look how many lands are left. Not too many. Misclicked, but... So we should have drawn one random instead of the hatching plans. That game wasn't going to be winnable anyways. Okay, good beats. And by that I mean crazy bad luck. Wait, no, what was the thing I'm supposed to say? Somebody jokingly said, take a shot every time Kenji says, the likelihood of that happening is so low. Something like that? The likelihood of that happening is so low. And indeed, I think you have to admit we drew, what, 11 or 12 of 16 lands there before we finally drew a couple of spells, so. It's times like these, you just gotta shake your head and say, you know what? Rigged, pigged, take a swig. No. That's variance, it's due to happen. But why to me? Okay, and this is something that's been happening. Okay, I'm gonna pause it, but it's been hanging a lot lately. All right. Okay, this has some beaters in it. We can do some stuff with this hand. Similar to previous, I'm not gonna scry because right now lands are good, but spells are probably fine as well. Okay, sleight of hand. Now I'll probably look for land. Fortunate. Yep, definitely gonna find a land next turn. Certainly wouldn't have the reverse of the previous game occur. Spear guard. Phew! Awkwardly, I still can't cast too much. We need a 5th land since we don't have a mountain. We haven't had any of our Brave the Wilds here either. Crabby Giant. Pump up their Alchemist. Alright, I'll go ahead and just use the attendants here to gain a little bit of life. And another, sure. Yay, we found the land. Let's play lead on the 3/4. But I don't have high hopes about this, because if they just bounce my attendants or something, it's really, really bad for us. Okay, I'm pretty happy if I'm just taking the 4 damage here from the Alchemist. Edgewall, pack. I'm gonna pass here, and we're gonna need to hope again that they don't have any interaction for my attendants. We bottomed to 2 non-lands so far. Alright, I will go ahead and just try to bolt that for 3. good. It turns our Frantic into a 3 damage burn spell too. It's not too bad. Hatching plans. Alright, that's definitely worth going for here. Get back our Bolt and draw 3 cards. Ooh, 2 Bitter Chills also look fantastic. Alright, so this will be really good if they don't do anything too problematic for us this turn. Now, we could also just be dead here. Just attack like that. I think we go for the double block and say, show me. Especially if they didn't attack with any of their other creatures. Yeah, that's fine. Good, good. This is exactly what we want to do. We just want to stabilize. Take as little damage as we can right now. Okay. We still need mana really bad, but... Troyan plus Bolt the Grabby. Start stabilizing. Sure, that's not too bad. It's bad, but it's not too bad. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 potentially. Okay, so we'll just play hopefully their 3, 4 out. Good. Grotto. What is the best play? I think it's probably Johan first. Because, as it stands, I'd have to tap the Troyan to play the Hamlet Glutton. 9 mana? I guess that's okay. No, that makes sense. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. Yeah. And then this, like, Bitter Chill to 3, 4. Obviously not going to attack here. If they don't draw something relevant this turn, we untap and are probably extremely far ahead. Okay. So let's soak up as much as we can. Sure, that's fine. They can double pump. I'll take 3, go to 5. Tome Seeker dies. They get to scry 2, and then they get to play their rats afterwards. That's not too bad for us. Johan. tap their Alchemist. Oh, I tapped incorrectly for that. I should be able to hold up my bolt here. Whoopsies. Off of Troyan. Hopefully they just go creature and pass. Good. Okay. Phew. A glutton on top. That seems like one worth drawing. Can I cast that, though? Only if I sacrifice one of the reunions, so... let's actually just cast the Gatekeeper here, and then say go. That is really gross. Oh... well, dig through time, not what we wanted to see. We just need to hold a little bit more. Okay. They've gone to combat. Candy Grapple. Alright. Oh my god, they had Water Wings? Wow, okay. So I guess... no, there was nothing I could have done about that. Because if I let the, Troyan die, I can only... oh, I can bolt for 2. Oh, well, I'd have to sack the enchantment, but I don't think I can play around exactly those couple of cards, so... yeah, good beats. At least that was a fine game. We had a little bit of some awkward Grotto mana, but... we're 0-2 now. Game 1 was miserable, Game 2 was fine. They barely just pulled that out. We needed one more turn. Can you ever play around Water Wings and... no, probably not. Okay, let's go to game number 3. Seems like a fine hand. Hopeless Nightmare. Discard Curse instead of Chill. Classic all Grotto. Draw again. Nice. Definitely just gonna run this out. Sure. Well, that gets rid of the... yeah, the exile on that's really annoying. We drew another curse. Oh, sure, this works. So what we can do is now curse here, fight, and then we can pay the adventure mode next turn with our knight. There we go, that was good. Mr. Puffy. Yeah, I definitely think we want to get the value, right? And why? Oh, why? Let's go like this. Black. We want to draw a land here. Do I get greedy? I guess I could brave the wilds for a land first and guarantee it. But no, let's get a land here. Get lucky. Or not. So they get to hit me once with the Scream Puff, but that's not that bad. Sure. So I'm going to go to 12. Holy crap, dude. Can't say I'm getting very reasonable land draws. Man, sucks. If they're sacking their nightmare there, that's a good sign for us, at least. Alright, I'm at 9. They're gonna exile their own Puff so that it comes back later. I love that play. Sweet. Oh, I do get to draw off the chill, thank God. Land, please. Lands, hello? Thank you. I do not want to take 5 next turn, so let's go ahead and chill that thing. Then we can play the Troyan out and start playing our big stuff. Good. Good, 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 good. Okay. Stabilization active. Our hand is nothing but gas. They get a Puff here. Their savior turns into a 3/4. That is all fine for now. Okay. Go back to 9. I guess I actually do just run out the Gingerbread Hunter, don't I? Let's see. Have used only one of our bargain cards, so we should have quite a few left. Okay, pitch the familiar here, keep the otter. No attacks. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, I guess. So let's get this. Well, we're gonna put them on all 3. Oh, did I? Whoopsies. I should have been able to play my otter out here too, but I guess that's fine. They would need to kill both of my creatures to kill me this next turn. Which seems very unlikely. I did meant to play the X for 1 less, though, and then cast the otter out. They double topped! Oh, God. If I die this turn, I am going to be very, very sad. They're 1-off lethal with like an Archon's Glory or whatever. That's fine. Unless the last card in their hand is a rat out. Okay, phew, we got to untap. Alright, block. Remember, they topped another card here. What we might also be able to do if they go for a pump effect is loot with Troyan, and if we hit an instant or source... Oh, okay, that doesn't matter. Yep, that's fine. So Gingerbread Hunter dies. That means our Firebolt is now for 7, and we can pop off the Scream. This will turn their Knight, or whatever, Savior into a 5/6, but that's not that bad. Okay. Well, now they're drawing randomly, and I get a loot every turn, so... Presumably, this favors us. Nice draw, and that should probably lock her up. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Okay. That should do her. Phew! I would have been very sad if our deck went 0-3. Oh, I meant to frowny face there, because this draft. This is the comeback. This is the classic 0-2 into 7-2. Well, we've done it before, we'll do it again. 1 and 2 on to game 4. That is a lovely hand. Needs to be on the play, but a lovely hand. Oh, well, if our opponent's not going to do anything, I do enjoy a good, slower draw from them. Just a naked Tome Seeker, huh? Brave the Wilds. I mean, I guess what I can just do, and what I probably will end up doing, as I'm doing it currently, is just play the 3-2, draw 3 cards. Can't really go wrong with that. I have an unhealthy relationship with hatching plans. to be sure. Trade's good. Buy time, that's all we want to do. Just buy some time. And that was a weird play. They did not first suit up their genealogy, or play Genia. Oh, no, it wasn't. I guess it would have just made it a 4-3, but they might as well have. There was no downside. Sure. They have their own draw 3, fair enough. Let's go to combat. If they block, what the hell? What is going on? You know, I think I'm okay turning a land into a creature if they're going to be doing that. We don't need to glutton next turn. Is not pivotal. We still have a ton of other good plays. Dragon's good. Alright, let's just... It's not amazing, but let's go ahead and journey their dragon. Kind of as a time walk. And if they do recast it, we get to draw an extra card, because we're just looking for lands, right? Sweet. Alright, so they get to scry 2 again, but I get to draw a card. Hello? Land? Double top. I think I'm going to play it a little bit conservatively, go Obira's, draw a card, and then just Gatekeeper their token. Both players with a million cards in their hands. Lookout, Archivist, and a Prism to trigger 1/1. Not sure they can attack here, yeah. That's a good draw. We can Johan into that, so I think we should probably do so. I think the Tangled is more relevant here. Okay, Chill's a great answer to the dragon since we can't burn it out. That's going to trigger food on the Archivist, make it a 4/5. Sure, so they're going to shrink my attendance, turn it into a 2/2. Ooh, even attacking. I like it. Frisky. Nice, good. Then we're gonna shoot their face for 1 and then play the Frolicking, which will draw us an extra card. Since we're playing it from exile or whatever. Oh, sure. That is more than fine. I mean, the Familiar going to their graveyard made our Frantic Firebolt even more powerful, so... That's fine. That's less fine. Okay, so I'm gonna take 8 here? Alright, we need to slow things down because we have so much more raw advantage, or raw card value than they do. In fact, what I think I'm gonna do is first start off by shooting this for 6 and seeing if it resolves. Great. And then from there... I'm not going to attack with the attendants, and we're going to bargain sacking our monster roll on the 1/1, or on the now 1/1 flyer. In case they had another counter. Okay, just pass. Good. It would really suck to die with all these cards in my hand, you know? Play it safe again, just another glutton. Make sure it resolves. Nice. Okay. Whew. Yeah, our deck is really hard to beat if the game can go a little bit longer. It's just stabilizing those early beats. 2-2 on our way to 7. Game 5. On the draw. Womp womp. But hand is good. Womp womp. Reverse womp womp. Nice. A little bit of food. Blue, red. Return to Alchemist. Okay, don't exile me, bro. That's fine. It's Grotto now, because we've got plenty of lands. Keep a burn spell. Use up our mana efficiently. Play out Scavenger. I will block if they attack. And this might be a quick one, since our opponent is missing lands. Let's play this out as a creature. So I think they have a stutter in their hand. Okay, pass priority. Quick study. I don't know why they're trading with that one. We can do one of two things. We could let it die and just draw a card. And then cast it. I think that's probably good. Okay. Back for more. Alright, well that was a non-game. The rally. The rally cap is on. Three and 2. Game 6 we go. On the play, and is decent. We want to find a way to bargain away this hatching plans, but we have some good early access. I think we're pitching the Hearth Elemental here then. No need for grottoing yet. A land or a spell's probably pretty good. Red, black, non-creatures. Alright, let's look for that bargain. Still need another land after that. I'm going to go ahead and run out the Otter since we don't have anything else to do. And they didn't play a creature on turn 1 or 2, so the likelihood of them playing a 1 toughness soon. I mean, I guess if they play like Vermin, I get punished, but I think that's okay. That is a beautiful draw. Beautiful. Let's go grab another island here, I think. Actually, we can grab mountain. I know I have double blue cards in my hand, but this is fine. Oh, if that's their best play, love it. Feeling on top of the world then. Hey, that can kill my land. Funny. Got me there. Guess we're just attacking for 2 and passing. I don't know, that was a turn where I could probably just run out the extraordinary journey without any value. In fact, maybe I should have. But they're not killing my familiars, so I guess just running out of 3/4 flyer is probably pretty good. Whoa! Okay. Random spell stutter, so that's what it was. They're on Grixis. Gotcha. Sure. Ooh, thank you. Now I get even more value by playing out the journey for quote-unquote zero-ish value. If they want to play slow and steady, I will do the same. Sure. I mean, I guess they could kill their own fairy in response. I don't think that's that bad if they do that. Yeah. Funny. Sure. And they are sacking a treasure there and not a food. Okay. I don't see any reason not to just run out the gatekeepers again. Sure. Okay. These are all not super relevant. I'm just gonna pass, wait for them to loot, and then probably bolt off their spellcaster. So the problem with going with this before damage is dealt is that they can react and kill my gatekeeper. But really, we just want the hunter to resolve. They're gonna... See, this is okay. Taking by Nightmare on their own creature just to deny me a gingerbread hunter is nuts. What on earth? I mean, okay. I think that only has first strike on your turn, my friend. They've done themselves a goof. Sure, that's fine. Good news is if they cast their Abiras, I do get to draw a card again, finally. What a weird game this has been. We can get back Firebolt, Curse, Brave with our Tome Seeker currently. I'm just gonna get back Bolt and shoot the Puff. And I think the looting's more valuable than one extra point of damage from Troyan is. Fair enough. I will not loot in response then. Jeez, back for seconds. Okay, those both go to hand, though, since they're not small. Oh, wait, yes, they do. The splashy spellcaster costs 4, never mind. For some reason, I thought that was 3 or less. Okay. They can cast the Puff, sure. That's not bad. That's very good. I get to draw a card here. Say go. So with Troyan, I can bolt for 4 currently. They're on 10 cards left in their deck. I'm on 15. Okay, love to see that thing. Sure, that's fine too. Are they gonna sack their monstrosity? No, they're gonna make a rat. Oh, that's right, we have 2 bitter chills in our deck as well. Okay, here we go. 8 cards left in their deck. Wonder if they're looking for like an Ashiok or something, but Ashiok's not even that exciting. Yeah, hatching plan's probably not going to cut it. All right, we're going to get to draw our bitter chill here. $13 cards, so we see that there's a grotto on top. We can draw it and loot it away immediately. Draw land for turn. Brave the Wilds. Do we want to throw away our Extraordinary Journey at this point? I think that's probably worth getting rid of it. We have a lot of fat in our deck still. Holy smokes, we have a lot of fat in our deck. Let's loot, draw the scavenger. I can almost start attacking here pretty well, but I think we're going to wait one more turn. They have Virtue of Persistence. Oh my god. What a top deck. And I cannot quite kill my own land in response. I'm 1 mana short with Bolt to kill it. Holy crap. Are you kidding? Okay. That's absurd. They're gonna play it second main phase. Well, they didn't play it. Why didn't they play it? What? Okay, let's see. So we need to go loot for our whatchamacallit is how we're going to have to win this game. The otter on our tramplers. In fact, I should probably attack here and trade that off for their puff or for their Lord Skitter's butcher if they allow it. Guess they wanted to hold open food? Let's kill the spellcaster here. Okay. Yep. Okay. Tap down the puff. See, they can get back Totentons from their end. Scavenger, Gingerbread, Flyer on my end. Probably want to loot away that land. Another land on top, alright. Might as well do it for 5. Okay, swing out. I don't think they're quite dead, right? Gotcha, they had another creature. Not a bad draw from them. They're putting the blockers in the wrong order, though, because my Dread Knight has trample. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. They go to 2. Okay. Back at 5. Well, curse was good. If they didn't rip something, the curse was great. Holy smokes, crazy, crazy game. My God. Whew. Their deck was pretty cool, too. All right, we are 0-2 into 4-2. Very pleased. Let's get a couple more. And by that, I mean 3 more. A few more. Ay, 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 ay. On the draw. Hand is okay. Not great, but okay. Probably hold the Brave, the Wilds for a little while. See if we can draw Hatching Plans or something. We have all 3 colors and 3 mana, so no rush, it would seem. Alright, gonna be playing against an aggro deck. Let's go ahead and chill out the guest. This is really bad if they have a Celebrant, because then they get to go land, bounce, and I don't get to draw. Okay, well, worst case scenario, made true. But it is what it is. Sure. I think I'm supposed to hold the Brave the Wilds at this point then. Holy smokes. Okay. So, I'm gonna go ahead and shrink the pack. Gain 3, and then we're gonna cast the Attendants next turn. Really would like them to not have a cut in next turn. I'm just gonna jinx myself, aren't I? They're gonna have Celebrant and cut next turn. Johan's really good. Still want to play out the Attendants here, I think. It's good too. If I played Johan, I could Frolicking on upkeep, but... Okay, that's not a creature. Rather, that's not a removal spell. Alright, I'm gonna block the rat. Too greedy, I think, to block a 3/3. Well, I can't even block the pack anyways. I can only block the guest, can't I? Sure, okay. That wasn't too bad for us. Let's see. I can go like this. It's gonna be a decent turn here for us. Curse. Kill the pack. And then... Brave the Wilds. Sack the curse. Say go. Gonna need to find some gluttons or something. Yep. Ugh, another grotto on top. Can we stabilize? I mean, I'd say we've stabilized, but can we pull ahead? Okay. Not ideal. Jesus, are you kidding? Oh, yeah, their draw was freaking good. What can you do? Insane. Absolutely sick. With that, we are dead, because we know we're drawing a land. So, they just had infinite spells. Wow. Brutal way to end it. Man, our opponent just went 5 land perfects. But that's the way it goes sometimes. First loss was still the most aggravating, where we just flooded out. But you know what? 0-2 into 4-3 is at least somewhat of a reprieve. This deck was super cool. I think we missed a couple of early interactive spells, but otherwise this deck did a lot of grindy, cool things. So that's Magic, baby. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back next time. Bye-bye.